Drills Talk, episode 88. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons it's okay to pursue a new plan. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled It's Okay to Pivot. Some of us take years to actually get to pursuing what it is we really want to do. And then when we do it and we're years in, it's very hard, no matter how bad it's going or how stagnant it's been, to just stop and pivot and go in another direction. Maybe a couple more opportunities have shown themselves on your journey and you've kind of pushed them to the side because you've put so much time into it, both waiting, planning, and then executing or attempting to execute. I'm here to tell you that sometimes it's time to move on. Let's go.
Created by the great wizard of the new world.
Drills Talk, episode 88. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 3 reasons it's okay to pursue a new plan. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, show your love however you would like to show your love. Here we are, entrepreneurship-based channel. Every Monday here we have a new blog. Every Wednesday, a new Drills Talk. And every Friday, I release an instrumental just to bring your weekend in and show you exactly what I do when I'm not making YouTube videos. Let's get started. Number one is the old plan isn't working. Now, in the opener, I discussed how we kind of take a long time to start. We put years in pursuing our dream, and now we're about 5-6 years into what exactly we wanted to do, and it's not working, or it's not moving fast enough. And sometimes we're like, well, it's so much time into this. We do it in relationships too, but I'm gonna stick with this. Say relationships too, keep that in mind. But we do something so long and we say we have so much time into it, it's very hard to rip away. Like, the next day it could be the eureka moment and we're missing out if we stop and we pivot. But I'm telling you, if the plan is not working, you're hurting yourself and your future. Give it your all. If you're giving it your all, you're giving something your all, you're not half-assing anything. And you're putting years behind it. You've put funds behind it. You put sweat and tears behind it. You've worried about it. You've, solved issues. You've jumped over hurdles. You've climbed walls. You ran through a few of them. And it's still not happening after years. It may be time to move on. Now, I'm not saying throw it away forever. But right at this moment, you may want to assess some more possibilities that I'm sure has shown their face during your journey. Instead of ignoring them, you want to give them a little look this time. You want to say, okay, well, with all the experience that I've had in pursuing this, maybe it can, be adapted and pursue this new opportunity. And it's always a good idea to do that because this new opportunity may give you an opportunity that you wouldn't even expect. And we're going to discuss that in number 2. Let's go. Number 2. Number 2 is the new plan has more potential. The new plan can take you higher, faster than the old plan. And you would never know that if you don't give that new plan a shot. You've given this old plan years. Let's give this new plan a couple of months, hard months, work 100%, all in, see where we get. And then compare that to where you've gotten in those years over here. That new potential can bring in more money. That new potential can gain more connections, which can allow you to do other things outside of what exactly you're doing now. More know-how, so now you have even more experience. So you got the years of experience in doing something that's not quite working, maybe a little stagnant, but it had a lot of roadblocks. It had a lot of hurdles that you've jumped and you learned. You can adapt that and use it here. And also, whatever doesn't work there, you can learn those new things. And with that higher potential, your time is being utilized way better than it was over here. I know we had our heads down there. This is our plan. This is what we wanted to do. This is the best situation. It probably was 3, 4, 5 years ago. But right now, that new plan is nice and shiny. It's a better opportunity, and we need to take it. We're very hard-headed, very stubborn when it comes to our plan. But we need to stop and let life show us exactly what it's trying to show us instead of fighting it, blocking our eyes, and all the things we do, covering our ears. There's a reason why something's not working out. Doesn't mean that it won't work out ever, just not now. Number three is the new plan can enable the old plan. So you giving that new plan a shot, you're all in the new plan. You're making connections, you're making, strides that you didn't do in the old plan. But because you are successful in this new plan, you're making a little bit of money. Maybe you can put some money aside to promote the old stuff you were doing, whatever that was. And if it wasn't something that's entrepreneurship based, okay, maybe you were looking for a great relationship and you just couldn't find it. You were looking, you were dating, just nothing, right? And this new opportunity, which in the form of a career came along. And during this great career, you meet new people and you ran into this person and there's an opportunity to go back to that old plan. And it's because you actually took initiative and left it and said, hey, this is not working right now. I don't know why. I am trying. Put my best foot forward. It's not working out. All right, I'm going to go over here and pursue this. This is working. And then you have the opportunity to make the old plan work too. You can't ask for anything more. That's the best situation possible. Don't be afraid of that new plan. That new plan can enable the old plan. Always tell yourself that. When you're leaving this old plan, you're not breaking up. It's a postpone. It's a hold on. It's a, I'm going to put you on the shelf for a little while, but I see you every day. And that may allow you to get the gumption, to get the guts to move on and give this new plan a shot, because this new plan can make everything work. Drills Talk, episode 88. These are the top 3 reasons it's okay to pursue a new plan. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this shit out. It's Drills.